Alright, this is the second song of Lead Guitar Volume 1. This is a classic Back in Black, the AC/DC song. A lot of you have probably heard this. It's one of the more iconic guitar riffs or whatnot. So I'm going to kind of walk you through it. The new element of this song is going to be pull-offs. So pull-off means when you play a note, for example, I'm on the 3rd fret of my 1st string. I play a note, and then I pull off, right? So that's 2 notes with 1 pick. Sorry, my dogs are a little crazy. So anyways, pick it and then pull off, right? And make sure when you do it, your fingers should pull off and then down. If I just pull straight off, right, you can hear that second note's not quite loud enough. So I want to kind of pull down on the string and then off. Be careful you don't actually bend the string. Down a little bit and off. You want the 2 notes to be roughly the same in volume, okay? Now in this song, all your pull-offs are going to be from a fretted note to an open string. Those are all the pull-offs in the song. 3, 0, 3, 0, 2, 0. But important to note is it doesn't have to be to an open string. I could have 2 fretted notes, for example, my 3rd and 5th fret, and I could pull off from the 5 to the 3. Right? Or on any string, right? So in this song, I have it from a fretted note to an open string because it's a little bit easier. But later on when we see songs, you can do it with 2 fretted notes and so on, okay? So it's just important to note that. Now, if I'm looking at the beginning of the song, the first 2 measures are these X's, which honestly you can just kind of skip, but just so you know what they are. I'll show my right hand here. Your left hand covers the string, and you just get that sound. It's not a specific note, it's just a muted string, okay? So you can skip that if you want. So I'm just going to start on that would be your 3rd measure, right? So for here, this first measure, I can show you a couple tips. It looks confusing, but it's actually pretty easy. You have an E chord, E power chord. Then I'm going to go to a D chord minus the 1st string. Then I'm going to go to an A chord. Right? That's E, that's D, and that's A. Okay, so these are chords you've seen before. And then you just have to add the rhythm. Right, so that's my rhythm. Then I get to my pull-offs. And practice those pull-offs really slow. That's the most important part of this song is trying to get used to that. So if yours don't sound, if they're sounding like that where you don't hear that second note, slow it down and really work on that. Okay? And then basically it repeats the first part, E, D, 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 A, A, A. And then it does this little fun thing at the end. Right? Kind of a back and forth thing. So let me play it through once or twice kind of slow, and then I'll play it closer to speed. If you have played the song before, it's a little bit different than what I wrote on the sheet. I simplified it just a little bit. This part is actually more, they do like some picks and then a bend. I just wanted to simplify it a little bit just so you can work on one technique at a time, and that'd be a pull-off. So here we go from the beginning. I'll skip the first 2 measures, and this will be a little bit slower. I'll repeat it. I'll do it one more time. This is a little bit closer to tempo. Also important to note, the song has distortion on it. I don't have distortion on my amp now just because it's easier for you to hear what I'm playing. But if you're in class or at home and you want to try it with distortion or gain, that's going to make it sound more like the song. So this is closer to tempo.